dun, 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 dun. Oh, hey, it's showing live now. Yay.
Is it? It's still telling me that it's setting up. So more music.
Bum, bum, ba, bum,
Done. Redirecting to YouTube.
And there's that.
And then one of these days, I'm actually going to watch an episode back so I can see how much of this vocal lag is actually on there from the time that I'm.
I think all of it. Right when you hit live on my end, we're.
Oh, is that it? We'll get better.
Well, yeah, one day, maybe not. Yeah, who cares? All right.
Oh no, almost. Remember, it's going to do the echo sound now. So.
Oh, the echo. We got to wait until we hear ourselves. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, I'm seeing some action on the screen. Actually, on there from the time that I can hear me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's being live streamed. Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, we're here.
Now we're really live.
No, we're actually
live. Yeah. You made it. We made it. Who'd have thunk?
Got here. We did the thing. It's episode 4. Episode 4. We're in the 4. We're in 4. So that means your turn to go first. So we did drum roll, please. Hagalaz. So Hagalaz was the rune of the week. A lot of void. A lot of darkness. A lot of abyss.
Staring into the abyss staring back, the erotic charge between the two.
Yes. It's not a great rune to be around, but you learn something from it.
So
maybe.
I did a couple of little extra bits of like finger work research. Ooh. And so it also can mean like hail.
Yes.
And I was like, what?
What? So were you inspired by that?
A little bit, but also it was somebody else talking about it, and they said it's one of those where you're glad that it's over with. And isn't that that's what I waited on? Isn't that what we feel? Aren't we just really glad
to be done?
This particular rune has to be
like we did it. It's out of the way now. Art came from it. Like we
chose to make art from it.
Yes. And I am so glad we're done. But I'm also super excited to see the art you have done. And I'm super freaking excited.
Forgive me if pieces of it fall off. That's just
completely fine.
Medium. I was going to do some stuff, but so here is my contribution.
Ooh.
It's a check mark, checking a box.
It is.
It's done. And this was meticulous. I was so glad when it was done. The paper on the back, you can see, was originally regular color, but I forget what project I did, but it was a teal green tester. And so that's blocking the see-throughness of it, because I almost wanted to do it in resin. And so they were floating. But then I was like, who I haven't seen in a long time? My friend Maj Podge.
Good old Maj Podge. Yeah, bust out Maj Podge.
And so, so also those beads were from my big chest piece that you've seen.
I have seen.
So they were special beads that were put away, like in the jewelry making box that was like, okay, special occasion only. And I declare, and it is obviously so, this is a special occasion. So I used my special occasion beads.
I loved it. I am so glad you did a check mark on a box. I love that you did that. It's so Hagalaz at this point now.
Right.
No, awesome job, man. That is cute.
Thank you. I thought the big beads in there could kind of be like hail as well. So
hell yeah. No, good job, man. Do you want me to go? Do you want to talk about it more?
Oh, well, we is this what you were talking about earlier? Like, do we want to talk about how the week was with us, or
I like, you know what? It is, the art was fantastic. You made great art.
I did
I'm
a thing.
glad. Maybe when we have more fun runes, we'll talk about the week.
Okay, I can dig it.
Or
I
at
can dig it.
least, I mean, I will point out though that my week was really good until the last 30 minutes when I fell on the floor, and then my dinner also jumped out of the fridge and fell on the floor. All in a 30-minute, two separate occasion time span. And then I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done. Let's move on.
If it helps, I spilled my beads multiple times.
Multiple times.
One time it was like, this is the second time it's happened. I'm gonna have to speak to a neurologist maybe. Like I'm just all regular and all of a sudden violent jerk.
Oh my God,
why did you do that? Why
in your
did you do
hand
that?
everywhere.
Like literally just beads.
Oh my God, there's probably still beads
They
around.
were. I couldn't get them all.
You'll be finding beads for a while, man.
Like at least the next 3 vacuums.
You're gonna hear the crunching bead sound of
Better than the crunchy bead sound, because I needed to make one the right size, and I was taking these vice grips and breaking them up and realizing I'm like, you're putting tiny shards of glass all over everything. You were wearing no eye protection. I was just going at it, crack, 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 crack. Why don't these things break better? And then I was like, ow, oh, whoops.
Oh,
we should stop.
I was doing that. Hog laws, man. All right. So I reached into the depths of my soul
Mm-hmm.
and decided that I was going to do abstract,
okay,
but that had some form. So I did an oil painting. And this is, you can barely see on this, but when you see the pictures, you can really see how like a little creepy it be.
Yeah, though.
It's got some creep to it, like especially when I wave it around like this, like, hey.
It's very happy to be there.
Hey, definitely looks a lot more in like depth in person when you don't have that glare. Because again, oils be shiny sometimes. She's not super dry because I went too thick. I globbed a little on there. But I did finish in a pretty good fashion. Like I finished all the touches I wanted to last night. And then once I finished pouring into this dark figure that I wanted to encompass as a void for me, is when in the last 30 minutes when I tripped and fell. And then I also spilled all my dinner.
I am here for the spooky portrait phase of you as an artist. I'm here for it. I just want you to know.
I was proud of it in a way because I called it done when I just needed to stop doing it, because those are sometimes really hard. Because I did this rendition of a couple of different things before it settled to that. Which might also include why there's so much paint on there. I did a lot of blending. I put a lot of emotion into it, which felt good. So I needed my little dark place to go somewhere. And I'm glad it's there.
Definitely feels like the abyss is staring back at you in that.
It gave me Hagelas. I felt Hagelas. I let Hagelas go. And then I also fell and then spilled my dinner. Sorry, I'm still really upset about this. It was just too close to when I came home from work and this started, and my knees hurt. So in recovery, like I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for him to fully dry. And then every time I look at Hagelas, I'm gonna think about the time I fell and spilled my dinner. That's okay. That's okay.
You're so glad to be done with it.
I'm so glad to be done with it. I am excited about moving on. It's your turn to go ahead and do the little jigger.
Safety thing. Get out of there. There's like 3 of them stuck together. Let's go for the one in the very middle. What is it? Now these.
Nice.
Ooh,
Ooh.
interesting.
I'm trying. Hold on. Let me look through my time with him before.
Well, I remember for me, it was having to do a whole lot of prep work for everything. So
Was it the cookie
ye,
room?
ye gods, I hope that it's not going to be like a complex take all week kind of project the week before I go on vacation. Oh, we'll see. I'm going to try
I
not to kill
mean,
myself.
yeah. If it's
overworking.
okay, so now these we dubbed the cooking room then.
No, that's Kanaz.
That's
We
Kanaz?
called this one the flip side. I didn't want to show it. I didn't want to break anything, but you know what I'm saying. Give a middle finger.
The flip side. Oh my God, you're right. So this is probably going to be another challenging rune then, a little bit. Okay. So maybe some conflict, willpower, etc., etc.
Et cetera, et cetera.
Willpower to not, burst out in anger. So okay, so we're gonna contain our emotions.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
we can Jack Sparrow this.
Right. Like it doesn't mean this is bad. We can just have some things that are bad, but not be affected because our willpower will bring us through, carry us through, and we will survive. And it's good enough. Surviving is good enough.
might be one of those concept weeks coming up that we discussed.
Maybe I'll do a musical rendition this time again, like from last time.
Oh yes.
Now these nuts, and we go to those.
Said it. I don't know why I'm being so prim and proper about it.
It's very Victorian of you.
Right? I can't even do it. I can't even like flip somebody off right now on camera.
Oh my gosh. Well, maybe this one will help you come into that.
Maybe.
Assertiveness.
Maybe I should order groceries because, meal prep for the week would fit in.
True.
Make the time better. Oh, no, I totally get why I'm getting at this because I need to be packing for the end of the month.
There you go. Yeah.
That's where it's
all right. Yeah. I'm looking forward to containing myself and not saying the wrong things.
Fuck saying the wrong. Oh, there we go. I just did it.
You just had to break. You had to rip the Band-Aid. Rip the Band-Aid.
Being too precious for the whole project,
dude. Like I vaped a couple of times.
Yes, it's time to get arty.
Like we're on episode 4 now.
Right.
We can just be ourselves more. We got through Hogelaws. I mean, even before that, like, come on, man. We've been through some things these past few weeks. It'll be good. We'll be golden. Willpower up. Conflict resolution. We got this. All right. So I guess we'll see how we did.
Yeah.
When we come back for our 5th episode.
Yay.
Boop, 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 yay.